The right honourable...
Mr Speaker, usually at this time of the year you can tell what sort of year the Speaker has had. Some people sound relaxed and confident because they've achieved a lot, and some seem to sound like they're under enormous stress. Despite that, we want to affirm those thanks to the library staff, security, cleaning staff, the messengers, the building staff, the Bellamy staff, the chamber staff, the Speaker and the Clerk's office, and indeed New Zealand First Office staff both here and around the country, and above all the National Party for helping the government, day after day, help reflect how sound and progressive the coalition government really is. I genuinely mean that. I want to thank the National Party for that. We have had a year of achievements, whether it be economic stability, fiscal responsibility, debt management, a whole host of things that the Prime Minister mentioned, one after the other. You know, in fact, we've done so much this year that I decided to get a list of our achievements. It is so long. See those things? In fact, I had to cut it short, roll some get bigger. A list of our achievements. Now, I'll clean it up later. And I decided to contrast that, and I want to show my colleagues. This is the National Party's achievements in 2018. You see it? The National, and I'll show them. We're transparent. The National Party's achievements in 2018. See that? That's 2018. When it comes to achievements, let me tell you, Mr. Speaker, they have had car after car that Simon Bridges has barked at. Jamie Lee Ross, Chinese donations, racial preference for candidates, taxes dropping, business confidence, Nationals Action Plan, the Provincial Growth Fund, employment law, the unions always been on strike. They've chased car after car and got themselves a whole lot of Dunlop in their teeth, but they haven't been successful. Overseas investment they criticise, roads of national significance, fake fuel taxes, capital gains taxes, 3 strikes and you're out, apparently you're in, police numbers, Waikaria prison, Waka jumping, child poverty reduction bill, charter schools, primary teachers, abolition of national standards, 1 billion trees, and it goes on and on and on. Can I just say that this has been an enormous year of achievement for the government. It hasn't been easy because as a coalition we've had to, in an invigorative process. You know what that means? It means you talk to each other. You bounce things around. You don't just walk out and say, I've got the answer. You say, we know what the problem is, we intend to provide a solution, and we're going to keep working until we provide it. Now get to understand that word, Mr. Bridges, because it's what makes this government different from his government, which did nothing but just sprayed and walked away for 9 years. And that's why we're here now. And thank you very much for talking about the UN Migration Compact, signed up to by National in September 2016. Now, it so happens we don't practice law like Mr. Bridges. We don't practice law like Mr. Bridges. We went to Crown Law. We went to Crown Law and other lawyers in Foreign Affairs, and indeed got offshore opinion as well, that said that all the statements that they've been making are unadulterated poppycock. It will not legally bind. It does not create legal obligations. It does not establish customary international law. The compact should not be given to mean that legal instruments referred to in the text have any binding effect in the way they say. It does not challenge our sovereignty. It does not change the character of immigration. And the compact in no way, Order. I'm reading from a legal opinion here, not just the Crown prosecutor in Tauranga view, when he never held the licence, just happened to be working in the office. The compact in no way restricts or curtails established human rights, including the right to freedom of expression. And yes, if you check your phones, we signed it about a quarter of an hour ago. Haven't checked out the legal opinion. Now, look, can I close by saying, yesterday Mr. Finlayson, another one who's disappearing, said that the National Party dodged a bullet last year. It's increasingly clear that a political bullet hit them right between the eyes. And now they keep shooting themselves in the foot, day in, day out in this House. Mr. Speaker, can I just say, close by saying Happy Christmas to you, indeed to my colleagues. Oh, no, you've got to be. Do you not want somebody to wish you the best? Have a happy Christmas. You'll need it.
Chloe Swarbrick.
Tēnā koe, e te manga, tēnā koutou.